Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. This is BT Plays here, and today we are doing one final review of the Crew 2 before the Crew Motorfest comes out later on this year or early next year. But before we get into this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, as it does help out the channel. But let's get into it. And one thing to note before we do get into this video is I have split the review into 5 different categories to help you understand the situation of the game at the minute. So these categories are price, content, longevity, multiplayer and storyline. Before we get started, the Crew 2 is an arcade racing game released in mid-2018 by Ubisoft and Ivory Tower. It allows you to drive over 500 vehicles across a scaled down United States. Included in these over 500 vehicles are motorcycles, aeroplanes, hovercrafts, F1 vehicles and many more. The main objective is to gain followers. As you are competing on a TV series, the more followers you have, the more you can unlock other events, and there is over I think 200 events in this game to be completed. Now, with a quick description of the Crew 2 done, let's get to the first of these categories. The first of these categories that we will be discussing is price, because over the past couple of years the Crew 2 has dropped significantly in price, and it doesn't mean it's a bad game, as we will discuss later, but the prices for the game are now, in my opinion, one reason why you should pick up this game. Firstly, on PlayStation, this game is free with PS Plus, which you need to actually play this game, so it's 100% worth trying out because it is a free game at the end of the day. On Xbox and PC, this game is available on the Ubisoft Plus subscription, which is $19 or £14.99 a month. Otherwise, you can purchase this game separately for £7.99 or $10 on Xbox. And on PC, you can probably get this game for around $5, probably less, on websites like CD Keys and stuff like that. So this game is very, very cheap, especially from its retail value, which I think is still around £44.99. So it is a very cheap game. And I personally think with the prices being this low and in some cases being completely free to play, I think it is one reason why you should check out this game. So now let's discuss the second category, which is content, to have a deeper look into this game. I have been playing the Crew 2 for about 5 years, and over my 5 years of playing this game, I have seen hundreds of new events added into it and about 200 plus vehicles as well, and it hasn't slowed down one bit. The Crew 2 may be 5 years old, but it is one of the few games that still gets frequent updates by the developers. These new updates come around every 2 to 3 months and typically introduce new vehicles and events for players to enjoy. On top of that, they also add in a motor pass for you to complete during this time, so you have something to work on until the new update arrives. And if you have completed all of the new update stuff as well, don't worry, as there is a weekly tournament that you can complete called Summits, which allows you to earn new vehicles, vanity items, and also earn XP as well. Now, these updates aren't always fully game changing, and sometimes they may be filler content, but content is still given to us players regularly, so you can't go wrong. And if you think all these new updates are veering you away from playing the game, take it slowly at first, because what you will realise is having all these events ready to play may cure your boredom. Now, with content discussed, let's get on to the multiplayer category. The multiplayer in the Crew 2 works in 2 different ways. Either you invite up to 3 friends and play against the AI in the open world, or you play in a versus playlist with other people from around the world. I would be lying if I said the multiplayer playlists were good, as they really aren't, because they often shuffle between the same races that haven't been updated in a couple years, so you end up playing races from about 2018, 2019, when there's been loads of new content added. This can make it very repetitive playing the same old content, and that's why personally for me I prefer inviting friends and playing against the AI, because you get to play the new events and also use the new vehicles as you wish as well. But if you are someone who does prefer the competitiveness of online PvP, then this may not be the right game for you. Like I said, the local multiplayer is okay, as you can try out new events with friends if you are into that. Now let's discuss one of the most important topics, which is the storyline. If I'm being honest, the Crew 2 is more of an open world game that allows you to do whatever you want without really any guide. For some people that's good, as they can explore the game world and buy the vehicles that they want to. But for others, the lack of direction can make things very overwhelming for them. I've known people who have lost interest playing just because it is all too much to take in at once. If you are one for stories, this game requires you to make your way through each vehicle category, which are known as disciplines, until you reach the best at the top. Once you beat these drivers at the top, you will receive rewards. Well, that is pretty much all of the story defined without spoiling anything. Yes, there are side quests that have you partaking in a television series with other drivers that incorporates different events into each other. Personally, the campaign doesn't lack in some aspects, but I do prefer being able to roam around doing my own thing, so a story in a racing game isn't that important for me, but for you it may be quite important. Now with that being said, let's get into the last category, which is longevity. What I mean by longevity is how long I feel someone can play this game with still having stuff to do or objectives that need completing. Like we have said previously, there has been a lot of new content that has been added, and also new content that will be added in the future. To start off with, you can drive over 500 plus iconic vehicles around the scaled down United States. That alone will draw people into this game, and saving up to buy vehicles can be rewarding at times. Also, exploring the map will take a couple of hours or if not days to see key monuments and sites that you have either been to in real life or would love to visit. On top of that, you have hours of different events to play, from street racing to drifting, monster truck racing to F1 racing, and even hovercraft racing, just to name a few. With all this content and things to do, I feel like the longevity of this game is very good and can have you putting hours into the game without realising it. Overall, my views on this game do not matter, but putting over 600 hours into this game, I can confirm I have had lots of fun in them 600 hours. Having new updates on occasions is nice to have. Also having hundreds of events that need completing and hundreds of cars waiting to be driven, I feel like for any price under $20 is a bargain for this game. Although the events may get repetitive at times or the small minor bugs may interfere with your experience, it is overall a game which I think everyone should pick up. Thank you for watching this video, and hopefully I have helped you choose whether or not you should pick up this game. There isn't much time left until the Crew Motorfest, but until the release, the Crew 2 is still one of the best racing games on the market. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you in the next video.